Picasso Markets is a new stock prediction platform, but it is different than the ones that are currently in the space. With me is CEO and founder Sean Foss to explain exactly how it works. So let's start with that. How does Picasso Markets work?
Yeah, so Picasso Markets users come to our platform before the stock market opens. They see a popular stock like a Tesla or Palantir. They physically draw where they think the chart is going to go today. They lock in their prediction and potentially win rewards if they are best at predicting that outcome for that day.
Now, you grew up in New York.
I did.
Right, so you've kind of been around the financial industry. How did that have an impact?
Yeah, I actually had a couple parents who worked on Wall Street. So I was born in New York and eventually found our way to Connecticut. But from a young age, I actually had a custodial account that was set up, and I was involved in investing in markets from a very young age, like 13, 14 years old.
Oh, wow. Now, who is this for, would you say?
I think this is for a broad set of folks. The reason for Picasso, the way it sort of came about, was to build something for people that don't have a lot of capital, time, or knowledge of financial markets and jargon and math, to be able to participate in markets, draw those folks in. So around the world, there's around 400 million people, we estimate, that are interested in markets but never actually participate. And that's who Picasso Markets is built for. And
they're not really predicting the stock price, right? It's more like who gets the closest. Explain how that works.
Exactly. So our users are actually predicting the outcome of the shape of the line versus predicting individual prices.
Okay.
Super fun, intuitive. You see a chart, even a child or someone who's never participated in markets could see that chart and draw and forecast where that chart's going to end up.
And people can win money, I guess, like
Exactly.
dollars? Okay.
Yeah, so we're built on stablecoin infrastructure, so we're globally accessible, and so people from around the world can pay an entry fee and to win a large prize pool.
Okay. And I wanted to ask you about that because you've got the blockchain background. I guess there's Web3 as well. How are you using that tech infrastructure?
Yeah. So for us, I think as we're starting to see broad-based stablecoin adoption around the world, we're seeing people really want to use digital dollars where their currency in their country may be inflated away or debased. They want to use digital dollars. And so for us, we want to essentially use a technology like blockchain where it's cheap, it's fast, and it's transparent. So our users can see the flow of funds as they pay an entry fee to win a prize pool. It's important to build trust and show users where those funds are flowing.
How many people are using it now?
So we're pre-launch, but we are beta testing at the moment. And we have, in our first sort of 3 months after sort of coming live on the internet, we grew to 94,000 users on our waitlist.
Okay. And how does it compare to some of the other betting sites? Like we hear, especially during the elections, Polymarket. And didn't you come from Polymarket or work there or?
I didn't, but I do have a very close advisor who's the former CMO of Polymarket, and he's been instrumental in terms of how we go to market, how we market this. He was there from the early days of Polymarket, pre-10,000 users to hundreds of thousands of users. Yeah. So for us, the way we sit is this sort of novel way to interact with markets that's super fun, fast, and intuitive. And we view ourselves as complementary, but hyper differentiated from the Polymarkets and the Kalshis, which are more focused on broad-based events and yes-no contracts. For us, our users are not buying an underlying contract. They are participating in a competition.
Okay. And is it just stocks that they can predict?
So we're starting out with U.S. stocks. We believe that like Hollywood and our movies in the U.S. that people watch around the world, people really love the U.S. stock market as well. We estimate roughly 4 billion that can't participate because they're structurally moved out either by their own sort of laws in their country or just rules around U.S. stock ownership. So for us, this is a way for those users to participate in some way in the U.S. stock market like they've never been able to before.
Interesting. Okay, so what's next then for Picasso?
So we'll launch in a very short period of time, and we'll start onboarding that wait list of 95,000 users. And we're really excited to launch this. We'll start out with a daily format. So there'll be one stock or crypto asset per day that all our users predict on. And then we'll move to a broader based platform where users can make predictions across multiple assets.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks so much, Sean, for explaining Picasso Markets.
Thanks.